Thank you all for coming. This is a tremendous day in the life of our community and our region, and thank you all for being here to help us share and enjoy and celebrate. It's my pleasure to extend a good warm welcome to you all on behalf of the county and the Wise County Board of Supervisors. And we have some people here today that we need to thank and appreciate, and the Honorable Maurice Jones, Secretary, Trade and Commerce. He delayed the plane so he could make a good entrance. And anyway, we're very fortunate to have him with us today. Did you bring any checks or anything that you need to turn over?
We'll see. We'll see.
So we have also Mary Ray Carter is with us from the governor's office. I've had opportunity to visit with her. Thank you, Mary Ray. Thank you for coming and helping us to celebrate today. And the people with the Tobacco Commission, thank you. Thank you for everything that you have done and everything that you're going to do for us in the future. It's great to have everybody here today, and we have so many people here to thank, and this is a tremendous project. And as I look and see the responsible people for this, it's there's been a lot of players in it, so I just want to be sure that we don't miss anybody. And it's a great day for us, great day for the region, and we can bank on hopefully more new things coming to sit in the park with this project. It's such a pleasure to be able to welcome you and to make this announcement. And from the bottom of our heart, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Everybody looks small. I'm Kenny Gilley, and I'm the chairman of the Wise County Industrial Development Authority. And our next speaker was appointed Secretary of Commerce and Trade by the Governor, Terry McAuliffe, 2014. And he said, I don't have to read all this. He said he was a country boy from Kentridge, Virginia. Wait just a second. But he's also, I will say that he is a Rhodes Scholar. I did read that much. So, but he's, more importantly, he's a really good friend for the county of Wise. The Secretary of Commerce and Trade, Maurice Jones. Thank you.
Wise. You can definitely talk back today, right? Thank you for keeping it short and sweet.
Yeah,
right?
you totally do.
Let me, well, thank you all for the weather as well. And I forget who told me, but they said they ordered it just for me, right? I love when you're coming with the news that we're coming with today, everybody's nice to you. Right? I mean, I could have walked through and said something about people's mother, and they would have said, that's okay too, yeah. That's not for the press. Let me, at the outset, just thank folks who have worked very hard to get us to this announcement today. The Virginia Economic Development Partnership, everybody from the partnership, raise your hands. There they are in the back, man. Let's give them certainly Wise County, the Tobacco Commission you will hear from shortly. They're not here, but Enterprise Zone played a role in this, and it's administered at the state level by the Virginia Department of Housing and Community Development. And then members of our General Assembly. I saw Senator Carrico here. I understand that Delegate Kilgore can't make it. It may be Senator Chafin, but I want to thank all of them because all of these folks, and obviously in the company, did I say Vasita as well, all of these folks had to come together as a high-functioning team to get us here today, and I want to thank everybody. So it's my pleasure on behalf of the governor to announce today that Frontier Secure, which is a subsidiary of Frontier Communications, will locate a customer care center here in Wise that will employ 500 people. You can definitely hundreds of jobs, good paying jobs for people throughout this region, and I want to thank the company for this investment, and we'll say a little bit more about that in a bit. But I also want to brag. The company made the wise decision of not going to Kentucky, right? Not going to Tennessee. You can definitely clap for these. Not going to West Virginia and not going to Connecticut. Those a little bit about data centers in Virginia. We have 200 locations throughout the Commonwealth where there are data centers located, employing 36,500 people. And that was as of the end of 2013, producing an economic value to the state of Virginia, $11.8 billion. This customer care centers are call centers, whichever name you use for them, are important components of Virginia's economy. And 500 jobs, of course, is an important component for what we're doing here. I'm delighted that we're going to have an 85,000 square foot facility in the Lonesome Pine Technology Center. And I actually saw the rocks as we came from the airport today. So at this time, I'd ask Kelly Morgan, Senior VP and General Manager, and Todd Reynolds, who is a Wise County man, right, to come forward. And I've got a little presentation for you. There'll be other presentations, but I've got one for you. Come on up, gents. Let's definitely give you Thank you, guys. Nice. Congrats. So, what I have here, I'll let you see this. This is a state flag, right? This flag flew over the state capitol in Richmond very recently. Now, I will channel the governor for you a little bit. If he were here, he would say that he and I got up this morning, scaled the heights of the Capitol building, and brought the flag down. That has never been true. But I love the story. But it is true that this did fly over the Capitol. And we want to give this to you as a token of our gratefulness and a token of the partnership of the Commonwealth and Frontier Secure. Thank you. Congratulations.
So we're going to keep this brief, but just want to talk a little bit about, why we selected Wise, right? And so as mentioned, we did look at a number of different locations, different states, but for us, what's most important is our people. It's the communities that we work in. And when we came to Wise, there's this natural kind of charm here. People were inviting, they were welcoming us, and it felt like a place that we could call home, right? And as we think about this customer care center, at the end of the day, it's about the work that we do, but it's also about giving back to our communities. And so one of our values at Frontier is to be active in our communities. And we felt like this was the kind of place that we could be active, right? We could form those partnerships that we're looking for. And even from the very first day we came here, we had great, folks welcoming us. And as I think about that, it was part of our decision to come here versus come somewhere else. And as I think about, we worked with Carl Snodgrass in the beginning and Jonathan. We met with the university. And just everywhere we went, people were welcoming us here. And so that's part of the reason we selected WISE. The other thing I would say is we feel like there's great people here, right? Not just the people in the partnerships, but also the people in the community. That's going to help us take care of our customers, right? And the number one thing for us is always to put the customer first, to create those experiences that matter, and it starts with the people, right? Lots of times, and I kind of sit, at the corporation at the top, but we get caught up sometimes in things like revenue, we get caught up in profit, we get caught up in all these other things, but we forget what really matters, which is the people, right? And so for us, it really is about our employees, it's about our management team. And so we're really excited to be here. I also want to say thank you both to Wise County. I want to say thank you to the state of Virginia. We're really excited to be here. I think it's going to be a huge success for us. And it really is kind of the earn the right to do more. So if we open up, we do a great job, there's no reason we don't come back and expand here. Where I work in the state of Florida, we've done 4 expansions. We started with about a 400 customer care center, 400 employees. We're at 1,500, right? And it's a very similar town to Wise. And so we're super excited. We think this is going to be a great place for us. We're happy to be here. And just want to say thank you. It's really nice. So Todd, I don't know if you want to say anything.
So today it's nice to finally say we welcome Frontier Secure to Wise County. We're here today because of the partnership with colleges and local officials that are willing to invest in the region and our economic development. Our local universities provide quality graduates, educated workforce, and these are just a few of the reasons why an area like this is attractive to a company like Frontier Secure. Add on top, the beautiful mountains, the landscape, and what we have to offer. I mean, it's just an ideal setting. Frontier Secure is a premier customer service organization Kelly was talking about, and we build our company is really built around people, our processes, and all this builds right in Wise. So Kelly said, I'm excited to be part of the organization, excited to be at Wise. I want to recognize we have some of our initial hires. 10, 12, you guys want to stand up? All right. This is really exciting because, I feel like, being from the area and the region, we finally have something that we can retain this top talent, get them career paths, and a great company to grow with. So, again, I thank you, and we look forward to much success in Wise County.
Hello everyone, it's certainly a great day today, and my name is Ron McCall. Jonathan won't quite come up. I'm chairman of VCETA, and Jonathan is our executive director. And of course the role of VCETA that has been in existence for a number of years now is to try to help and diversify away from the coal industry. That's the original intent of the formation of VCETA. And I think we could not find a better example of this than what we have today. And it's certainly our privilege to be able to financially help this project. We have $5.6 million that we are contributing to the Wise County Industrial Development Authority to do this project. Projects that VCETA has done. It's certainly the largest in Wise County, and it is by far the project that will hire the most employees. To look at 500 new jobs in the area is just what we're looking for from VCETA. I think we have a couple of other members members from VC to here, Skip Skinner, Skip here, and Dana, why don't y'all stand? It's too easy to wave to everybody. I don't think I missed anyone else, hope not. But, you know, I wanted to say a little bit too about the Industrial Development Authority. Wise County has worked hard. It takes a lot of work and a lot of effort to put projects like this together. And on a local basis, I think Carl Snodgrass, Carl, you're here, a lot of determination, effort, desire to make this happen. So special appreciation to Carl and the Wise County Industrial Development Authority.
I'd just like to make a few brief remarks. This is a very exciting project for Wise County. You know, we've had a lot of job losses in the coal mining industry in the region. A lot of people have lost their jobs, and so we desperately needed to add jobs to the area. Well, today we have 500 new jobs that are announced, so this is just a great day for Wise County and for the entire region. And the important thing is that we need people to come out and apply for these jobs. Tell all of your friends, tell all of your family, come out and apply for these jobs because there's 500 of them available. There could be more than that, you know, if things go well. So that's the important part of this. And you know, these kinds of projects are the kinds of projects that Virginia Coalfield Economic Development Authority is glad to be a part of. We have been marketing the region as Virginia's E-region now for quite some time, focusing on the advantages that our area has to offer in electronic information technology, energy, and education. And this project really merges a lot of those areas. As you heard the company talk about, it involves the colleges, the IT infrastructure in the area, the broadband, just all of it coming together, all the advantages this region has to offer that made us competitive for this project. That's really what I'd like to say. The important thing is people come out and apply for the jobs because they're here and they're available. This time I'd like to ask Kenny Gilly with the Wise County IDA and Todd and Kelly with Frontier to come forward, and we'd like to present the check for $5,600,000 from VCTA. These funds would be used to build out the facility for the project.
Now, if I sign that check, yes.
I sign.
Sure is a small check to have a large amount back there.
Dynamite comes in small pack.
It does. Here we go again. One more time, please. You can get a little happier. Thank you so much.
Come back together, guys, again.
It's okay to remember those big smiles, too. Thank you.
TV camera, turn this way just a little bit. Thank you.
Everybody good?
Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, and it's an honor to be here today to be a part of this announcement. I am Senator Carrico. I am one of the senators that represent Wise County. Unfortunately, Senator Chafin, who is an attorney, is in court right now, and the chairman of the Tobacco Commission, Terry Kilgore, who represents Wise County, is in court, and Delegate Pillion is drilling and filling somebody's teeth right now, so he can't show up. So I have the privilege of being here on behalf of the Tobacco Commission. And out of the 4 representatives that Wise County has, 3 of us serve on the Tobacco Commission. And Delegate Kilgore chairs that commission. And we have the Executive Director, Mr. Feynman here. Evan's doing a fantastic job keeping us straight and making sure that we're within the legal realms of what we do. But You know, it's an honor to serve on this commission because whether everyone in Virginia knows this or not, it was tobacco and coal that built this state. And the Tobacco Commission is reinvesting in the communities that were so heavily influenced by the loss of tobacco. And this is one of those examples, 470 new jobs. Was it 10.9 million capital investments that's going to be made, and we sure appreciate that investment here in Wise County because there's a lot of people who are hurting and that have lost jobs due to the declining coal industry and need those jobs, and we want to thank you. And on behalf of the Tobacco Commission, of course, our check's bigger than yours, Jonathan. It doesn't have more money, but it's a bigger check. They sent the biggest guy with the biggest check that's on the commission. But on behalf of the Tobacco Commission, we felt it's important that we invest in this project because of the number of jobs and the capital investment that it's bringing to Wise County. And so along with that $5.6 million, we're going to invest $2 million from the commission in that. And when you're 6'4" and you weigh 280 pounds, you don't invite many people on a stage this size. So what I'm going to ask is if Bob, if you'll come up. I got to have Bob up here in front because he has to tell my Saturday morning breakfast crew that I was here.
Are we going to talk about that?
We won't. And Mr. Gilly, if you'll come up. And if I can get everybody else in the frontier, if you'll come up here, and we'll just try to make it to where Maurice, if you want to come up, and Aaron, Evan, if you want to come up. Which way you want it?
Bob, you can just move that.
We got,
How about that?
It's easy.
There you go. We'll have somebody.
All the important people.
No, you can
I guess I have to.
Frontier Secure, if you'll come up to where you can be, because you're the ones bringing the jobs, and we just want to say thank you and present this $2 million check to everyone, and listen to Tim Cox, because he's going to take the picture. He's the one with the camera.
Right, here we go, folks. And I appreciate you. And here we go again. That's a nice shot. Just gonna lean in just a little bit. Hey, Bob, I'm right here with the camera. It is a big check. Thank you so much for these folks back here.
Thank you.
Senator Carrico's been trying to buy breakfast for about a dozen of my Saturday morning breakfast group, and he shows up, but it's always after we already had, you know, a good filling of biscuit, gravy, or whatever, and he shows up, and he said, I'll be there next time. They're wising up to that kind of thing.
So I want to be real hungry when I get there, so
Thank you, Bill, for everything you do.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Was anybody else that needs to speak that I haven't called upon? Nobody? Since the press is here, I do want to keep everybody informed and ask for their prayers for Janae Tate that just had heart surgery. I just want to mention that to you. Just keep her in your prayers. Thank you, Frontier. Thank you especially Todd. Todd was more of the driving force in this operation that kept pounding us for additional money. So, and he needs it. He's going to use it well. We appreciate that. We appreciate everybody that came, the press, all of the elected officials, the engineering group, which might be close by, Thompson and Liddy. We just thank everybody. Thank you for all the new employees. We appreciate you all. Everybody get out and invite everyone to come to this job fair. That's, what date is it? July 8th?
Next Friday and Saturday.
Next Friday and Saturday, so we appreciate that. Thank you all, and that concludes our festivities. There's things to eat and drink just outside. Thank you all.